Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And first of all, before we start the video, I would like to address that I haven't uploaded for 2 months, and there is a good reason for it. It's because I was focusing on studies and all. That's why I haven't really been active much on building Gunpla and just working on my channel in general. So we are back again with an absolute banger, which is the aerial rebuild. Yes, as the title says, we are going to be taking a look at the new, not so new, Gundam aerial rebuild. So this is a quite interesting kit. It's been in my backlog for about a month or so. It's been taking me the longest time to get this kit, along with like something like the Lilith Ore. And yeah, I must say I'm quite hyped for this because I just finished top coating my aerial. If you guys follow my Instagram, go check it out in the description. I've been top coating it and I've been working on the other aerial with like some decals and stuff like that. And now we get the chance to get our rebuild. So yeah, also another day, like around 2 days ago, the Caliburn just came out also. So that's actually quite interesting. I've actually watched the entirety of Witch from Mercury until it finished airing. And yeah, I must say it's a pretty solid-ish anime. And I really like the design. So yeah, this is no exception at all because this is an absolutely amazing kit. It looks really nice. I don't know about the color accuracy. I'm not too sure because I haven't seen much of this kit yet. And yeah, we'll just take a look at it real quick. So I'll give a quick overview of the box as usual. So we have our box art here for our Gundam aerial rebuild. It's quite really nice, actually, I would say. This box art was pretty iffy for me at the start, but I think I really grown into it, so it's quite nice. Here we have some absolutely cool illustrations of the Gundam here. You can see here all of these kits, and it seems that there is also an unpainted state as usual. It's around here. This is the unpainted state, and here are all the painted models when it's finished. It looks really cool. Here we have the side of the kit. It is the 19th kit in this line, and here we have also the rear and also the pilot here, and also a bit of a summary of Witch from Mercury right there. And yeah, since this is a season 1 mobile suit, I'm not too sure what the background here is. Actually still says the cover of the season 1, or part 1 actually, part 1 of Witch from Mercury. And yeah, it's because this was introduced in the first part. So yeah, okay, let's see what we have here. Let's just take out all of the runners and also the manual. Seems like we have a pretty hefty sized sticker sheet right here. All of them are color correcting just like the normal aerial, which is okay, I guess. You could always paint that in. But besides that, it's all lenses and also the deactivated mode of the aerial, which I'm probably not going to use because I'm going to use the one with the molded part and also these things. So yeah, we will not be using that. The first bag, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the first bag contains the dark blue piece and also some frame piece, also alongside with the red piece and the green piece. And here we also have on our second bag is the beam saber, the white parts, and also some more armor parts here for Runner B. And let's just take a look at our manual right here. Really clean artwork, loving the design. And let's just open it real quick. And here we have it here. We have our parts list. It seems that we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Including the beam sabers and also the new molded part. It is in total we have 8 runners here. So oops. So yep, right there, 8 runners. You can always refer it. Seems like we're not getting any extra parts, so make sure that all of the stuff here is there in the bag. Because if you don't know, I've mentioned this a lot in my reviews. So that you always should check your runner count and make sure everything in the runner is not missing, because I have experiences with kit that has missing parts. And it's not nice because you can't really complain once you open this plastic seal. So always check it before you rip open the plastic seal. That's always what I say. And yeah, let's just take a look at it first. Let's just get a quick glance of it and make sure nothing is falling off the runner. And also another tip is to not throw away this plastic bag once you're done, because sometimes there are moments where parts fall off your kit and you somehow just like left it in the plastic bag and then you throw it away and then it's gone forever. So yeah, just make sure to check that before opening the bags. So I'm going to open our first bag here with our molded part here, as well as some of the runners here. I'm going to put it on the side for a bit. Extra runner right here. We have runner E. And we have our sticker sheet right here. I'll make sure to take a look at it again. So let's just open the other bag. Finish checking it. Everything seems fine. Let's just open it. Open. Yep, okay, so we have some more parts here, and let's just put it here first. Okay, so let's take a look again at the manual. Let's take a look at the first runner. So our A runner would be this big chunk of runner here. It has some green parts for the eyes, I'm pretty sure, and also red parts for like the V-fin. Also, I think that's like the chin part and also like the head part. So you have some parts here, very nicely detailed. We also have our smoky black runners here for like the, what do you call it? What do you even call them? Yeah, let's see. It's a shell unit. Yeah, that's what you call it. It's the smoky part is for the shell units. And you should have a sticker under it, which is like this, or you have a molded part like this. So yeah, I think that complements it. This is the first runner, and let's go to the second runner, the B runner, which is on this pile. This will be your frame runners as usual. It's always a B runner, very gray, standard gray. I think is it the same color as the one at A? Let's check it. It is the same color as the gray runners in A. So that's our B runner. Here is our C1, and I'm assuming our C2 runners. Yes, it is. Let's just connect it. I think it's supposed to be like one big sheet of runner that they just cut into half because it wouldn't fit in a normal HG size box. So here is our C runner. Most of them are just armor parts, if I can see. Also have some of those bits part, the flying bits thingy, the one that's the shield that's really hard to say. I don't know how to spell it, but you guys can see it right here. They have some bits for that part. I cannot say how I can't butcher it because I'm gonna get roasted for if I say it incorrectly. So that's the white part, quite standard, just like every other aerials. We also have our D runner here. Here I noticed the blue is a bit more dark actually. Let me just grab my aerial real quick. So the aerial that we have previously, the previous aerial here, it's a bit top coated, so it's a bit dull colored, but the blue, if you can see, it's more dark than this one. So yeah, I don't know, I really like the blue on this one. This one's a bit off colored, so it's a quite interesting model color choice, and I guess it sets the overall tone for the second season of Witch from Mercury. So I guess that's really cool, really nice. I really dig it. And last, we have our E runner for the normal molded parts. Standard yellow color. It is basically the same color as the one in the aerial. So yeah, you get the same yellow color as the aerial figure here. And last but not least, we also have our beam saber for our last molded part. And next we have our new part here, which is exclusive for the rebuild because it is not on the normal aerial because it's different. I think the one on the normal aerial is much longer than this one. So here is our part. If my camera would focus, maybe a bit backwards here. Yeah, that's our part. It gets really nice shine when you shine it on the light. So that's really cool. It is in fact shorter than the one in aerial. So if I can grab this real quick. Oops. Yep, there we go. Yeah, it is way shorter than the one in aerial. It's quite obvious there. And yeah, I guess that's all for our parts. And last, let's take a look at our sticker sheet here. So our sticker sheet here consists of several parts here. Yep, there you go. My camera's focusing now. The first one is the one for the head shell unit. We have some eyes with the green and red one. We also have the shell unit for our chest, the black one, and also some red ones, also alongside with these ones. We have the ones for the legs, and I'm assuming all of these are for the gun bits, I think, or for the guns. I'm not too sure. I'll take a look at it again if I might use this or not. And we have our blue and white color correcting stickers, which is going to be used for the shield again. So yeah, I think this is also another sticker for the end of this part. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's for the end of this part, which I don't know how to feel about it. I might as well just paint it, to be honest, rather than using a sticker. And I think it goes the same way for the Caliburn as well, which I'm a bit worried about because I have to paint it. But overall, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I think we are set for this review. So I guess that's all for this unboxing portion. Enjoy the time lapse as usual, guys, and I will see you guys in the review. Okay, welcome back everyone. Here is a spin of the completed product, and I must say this is a step up actually. I said earlier that I didn't really like the blue, but the more I look at it again, the blue actually looks really nice. But the fact that we are missing a bit of red details, like here on the aerial, let's just say, yep, right here, we have a lot more red, especially on the feet here, and we don't have it in the rebuild. It feels a bit weird, but it's slowly growing on me. This beam rifle is really cool, and overall, this is an amazing kit. I can see why it's quote-unquote very hyped, and honestly, building this got me pretty hyped as well. But actually, something tragic quite happened. Quite literally, if you can see in the background here, I have my god hand in a plastic bag because it's snapped in half basically. I don't know where the piece is. Yeah, right there. That's what happened to my nipper. So this nipper is inevitably dead, and it's quite sad because I have been using that nipper for around 3 years or so building Gunpla, and it met its demise with the aerial rebuild, which is kind of funny. And yeah, so here is the finished product, guys. I did not use all of the stickers, just as a heads up. Here are all of my leftover stickers. Basically, the optional stickers are not used. And also some of the white pieces here for the shield I didn't use. So yeah, that is everything that's for color inaccuracy that I don't have. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's some parts for the shield and also optional parts. So here we have it. Let's just start by detaching everything from the main unit first, so we can take a look at some of the stuff that is offered from the main unit. So right here, as for the main unit, I find the main unit of the aerial rebuild to be a bit more sturdy than the... Oops, I dropped the black plate of the hand. But as I was saying, I find the aerial rebuild to be a bit more solid than the normal aerial, especially in the wrist actually. So I feel like the wrist of the aerial, especially on the right hand, it keeps falling off. But this one's more sturdy, it's more in there, so it's quite nice. Also, I feel like the design of the aerial rebuild is more reminiscent of the what do you call it, the Lafrith actually. Looks hella similar, especially with the head plate on the first one. If you remove the head here, it really does resemble the Lafrith, and it's honestly really cool. And we have our molded part here. And actually, below this molded part, you can see some of the shell unit here, and that's actually a sticker. It's a long sticker that covers also this part. So yeah, it's quite interesting. I don't know why they did that. I don't think they did it with aerial, so it's quite interesting. So yeah, the utilization of the stickers here are actually quite nice. You have some here, you have an accent color down here as well. Overall, the sticker usage is pretty nicely done. So let's just take a look at the articulation. For the most part, it's quite similar to the aerial, so it's not that big of a difference. You can do this much on the arm, not bad at all. For the legs, you also have a double joint here. You can just fold it like this, which is nice, good for the more dynamic poses. Ab crunch, you don't really have an ab crunch here. A bit of a side-to-side motion. You can have rotation here, which compensates for it, I guess. But yeah, that's it for the body. And for the head, you can have some motion, some good range of motions here. Besides the upwards one, it's a bit restricted, but I don't think you would need anything more than that. And that's for the main unit. Articulation is quite simple. It's really sturdy. I can just do it like this, and it won't change its pose. It's really nice, it's really solid, unlike the IBO kits. Once again, I keep roasting the IBO kits, but it is what it is. It's really strong, it's really nice. And yeah, let's put that aside here. Let's just put him down for a while. And here we have our backpack. It's articulated quite a bit here. You have some rotation here. It's a ball joint, but it's quite limited. You can move it side to side, so that's kind of a bummer, but it's alright. And we have our top part here, which can swivel 360. If it wasn't for this beam saber, it could have gone 360, but yeah, that's the range of motion that you're getting from it. And also on the right side, it also does the same thing. And also you got this thing that can flip out, and it acts as its wings. It's not really a wing, it's actually like a fin actually. So yeah, added detail there, just quite nice. And you also have your beam saber at the back. And next, let's take a look at our shield. So here in the shield, I used this part because the lens here actually is connected to the blue color correcting sticker, so yeah, I can't do much about it, so I had to paste both of them. To be fair, it looks quite okay as it is right now. Well, if we take it apart, you can see how the color inaccuracy is quite damaging, especially when you're trying to post this in the bits form where everything is just flying around. So as you can see, yeah, that part is not quite nice. You can just paint it if you want. It should be a simple fix, but I do not have the paint currently with me, so I had to resort with that. And you can detach everything here. And if you're wondering if the main unit here for the shield, the main piece that's holding everything together, is it the same with the aerial? Unfortunately, it is not. It's a bit different. So the connector piece here, instead of a hole, instead of a, what do you call it? Yeah, it's yeah, this joint is different. So it's circular on the aerial and it's flat on the rebuild. So no, it is not compatible with the normal aerial unless you want to do some modifications to either the aerial or the rebuild. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. And the next feature, oops, I accidentally knocked my camera, sorry guys, let's just move it forward a bit. The next feature that you might recognize from watching the anime is that the gun bits could go all over around the body. So let's just take a look at how it goes real quick. So you can just do this first. I have a mode where it does this, or does it do this? I don't think it does this. I think it just folds up like this, and it should be like this. Yep, there you go. And these long pieces, let me see if I can move back a bit. You know what, I'm gonna start recording. There's gonna be a jump cut. I'm gonna jump cut to a wider lens so you guys can see the table a bit better. So give me 1 second. Okay, so we're back here in the wider lens, so I can elaborate better on what's going on here. So we have this, you can just put it in like that. You can have this also. It's a bit tricky when you first try to put it in, but it should be quite simple. There you go, it's sturdy in there, it locks into place, which is really nice. And you have some of these bits here, the side skirting bits I would like to call it. So these ones go down right here, and same goes for the opposite side. Plugs it in just like that. And as for the big shields, you have this big piece right here, goes to the left arm. Actually, you know what, it's the right arm, it's left from our side. And we have this bit with a sticker on it, which goes to the left arm, just like so. Attaches really nicely. And this piece goes up here, sticks like that, same like the regular aerial. And lastly, we have our butt skirt, which goes right here. There you go. So you can display the aerial in this mode where all of the bits are stuck on the model, which is quite nice. It's really cool. But I personally would just keep it on the shield, but it's quite nice that you also have the option to do this, the high mobility mode, if you would like to mention like that. So yeah, I guess that's all for stuff with the bits that you can do with the main mobile suit, but it's not everything that you can do with the beam rifle. So there's also some additional parts here that it's off the screen right now. So let me just bring them in real quick. So the optional parts are some clear parts that are for the shell unit on the chest. So we have both left and right. You can use this optionally to the normal one. If you're using the activated mode, I don't see why you're using this, because it's quite pointless when you have the really nicely molded one. But you have the option for the deactivated one, so that's quite nice. Next, we have an extension of the barrel when it's doing the full burst mode thingy that looks like Gundam Virtue in a sense. But yeah, you have this barrel attachment here, which plugs into this one. I'll show you how it goes. And we have this one for the handles of the beam rifle, and we also have the two flat beam sabers here, which is quite simple. It's very self-explanatory. So this just goes off like that. You can see that the attachment goes off, and you try to find the attachment point here, and you should just plug it in. If you can see, there's a groove in here. It goes through that part of the insides, so it just goes in like that very nicely and very secure. And next, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pull this part off right here from each side of it. So just try to pull it as best as you can. Try not to break anything. There you go. And you should be able to plug this in just like that on one side, and just like this on the other side. There you go. Now you have two handlebars, and I'll show you this pose at the end of the video. I usually just put off the spinning what do you call it, display of the kit fully built and also posed at the end, so stay tuned until the end of the video, guys. So let's just take off the bits from Ariel real quick and see where we can actually place this. You know what, this is my first time transforming it like this, so I have to most likely refer to the manual again, so it will take some time, guys. Let's just put hair down real quick. So yeah, let's just take a look at this. Yeah, alright, okay, so I have the layout of where everything's supposed to go, so let's just do it step by step, guys. So we have our beam rifle here, and the first part that we are supposed to put is this part. This part goes right under the barrel. Actually, no, you know, it's not that part, it's this part. This part goes right under the barrel, just like so. The two parts that are in the shoulder goes up around like this, I think. Yep. Goes right here on the side. And let's see if this will stick. I don't know why it's not sticking. So let's just see again. Okay, let's put it like this. I don't know why this doesn't stick. Let's just put it down first. And let's put this one here. It's supposed to slide on the top part. If I could find it. Oh, it replaces the scope, I think. Yeah, the scope is supposed to go, so this thing, you're supposed to detach this. You're supposed to attach it like this. There you go. And oh, the butt skirt goes up here. And this one goes, yeah, it's supposed to go down there, but I think it's not. Yeah, there you go. I think there's a clipping issue down there. And let's just plug this in, just like so. And lastly, I think you're supposed to place the long rifle bits here down exactly like this. Let's just take a look. Oop. I think you're supposed to, yeah, you're supposed to connect it like this. So the other one goes like this. If it would go in. Oh, yep, there you go. There's the grooves for it. Actually, I didn't notice that at the start. And this goes exactly right here. And last piece goes right here. I don't know why the bottom part of this beam rifle keeps popping off. It's not that secure. I'll figure it out. But here is the transformed mode of the beam rifle. Looks really cool. So yeah, it does look really cool, but I am missing one thing. So right here, if you guys can see at the end here, you could extend this part right here. There you go. You could extend this. So this is an incomplete transformation. You are missing this at the end. So yeah, pretty unfortunate. I forgot to say that. So here it is. You can do that. So I'm sorry I didn't mention it in the video. So yeah. Anyways, back to the video. And yeah, I will show it at the end of this video. So yeah, I guess that's all really from Ariel Rebuild. Overall, is this a better version of Ariel? It really depends. I think some people really like the simple nature of the regular Ariel that we have. I'll just bring it here. She's right here. It's quite nice. I really like the simplicity of the Ariel, but I really think that this kit offers more in a sense. But yeah, if you can get this in the correct price, this kit is very worth it. But as it is right now, at least from where I'm living, the price is still quite high, but I managed to get this for a decent price, so it's quite, I'm fine with it, like with a bit more expensive than retail price. But it is what it is. Caliburn is gonna be super overpriced, but luckily I have the Caliburn ready already in like under a week or two, so stay tuned for that. I'm really stoked for that kit because I think Caliburn is my favorite design out of all of the Witch from Mercury kits. So yeah, I guess that's all for this review. I don't think there's anything much to say because this kit is really similar to Ariel, besides all of the points that I mentioned before, with it being a bit more sturdy than Ariel, and it has more options, such as you can make this, you can attach it as a shield, you can do a lot of stuff with this kit. So yeah, I will display all of the potential from this kit at the end of the video with all of the poses and stuff like that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you like the video, hit the subscribe button if you would also want to subscribe, because that would help my channel a lot, because we are trying to reach the milestone of 500 subscribers, hopefully, if that time comes. And yeah, I guess that's all for this video. Enjoy the spin of the final finished build, and yeah, I guess that's all for today. I will see you guys next week when I upload another Witch from Mercury kit. I will see you later.